Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm getting close though. I'm almost at 500 subscribers though. Let me see. So, I want to do this video about Coca-Cola.
Vanilla Coke wasn't just a soda, it was a revelation. A sugary slap to the taste buds that whispered, hey, what if your Coke was just a little fancier, a little creamier, a little more vanilla-y? It tasted like someone poured a melted Coke float into a bottle and said, you're welcome, America. And for a while it was available in every movie theater, vending machine, and corner store. Then, all of a sudden, it was gone. What happened? Where did it go? Is it ever coming back? Well, let's twist the bottle cap and pour one out as we discover whatever happened to Vanilla Coke. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History Food channel. Then leave a comment and let us know what other soda fountain staples you would like to hear about next. Okay, show of hands. Who here buried a case of Vanilla Coke during lockdown, just in case? The year was 2002. The world was just starting to recover from the Y2K hysteria. The first Spider-Man movie had everyone kissing upside down in the rain, and somewhere in Atlanta, Georgia, a group of Coca-Cola executives stared at a can and asked, what if we made this thing taste like a dessert? The truth is, Vanilla Coke wasn't actually born in the early 2000s. Its roots go back decades earlier to a simpler time when soda fountains reigned supreme and flavored Coke was something your local soda jerk whipped up on the spot. In the 1950s and 60s, it was common for diners and lunch counters to offer custom mixed drinks. A splash of cherry syrup here, a pump of vanilla there. That floaty, creamy taste of vanilla Coca-Cola, well, that was the good stuff. The vanilla flavor was also an integral part of the original Coca-Cola recipe, but so was cocaine. We expect that may have been doing the heavy lifting in terms of repeat customers, so we'll just move on from the original recipe. Coke executives knew that customers loved the pump of vanilla added by their local soda jerk, but it took them until 1986 to test a bottled version of Vanilla Coke. Fortunately, like new Coke, it just didn't stick. It was test marketed, then quietly shelved. Fast forward to May of 2002, the world had survived Y2K and we were all feeling a little adventurous. Coca-Cola had just watched the success of Pepsi Blue and Mountain Dew Code Red, which in executives' minds meant the world was finally ready for the official debut of Vanilla Coke. No more test runs. It was go time. Coca-Cola launched Vanilla Coke with a bang. Their marketing budget was a whopping $30 million, and they were going after nostalgic adults and curious teens. Hitting the heartstring of nostalgia was easy, but reaching the curious teens took some out-of-the-box thinking. Coca-Cola targeted young adults who were social and willing to try new things. The tagline, "Reward your curiosity," was used in humorous commercials that featured people being lured into odd situations by the promise of Vanilla Coke. It was a weird vibe. The launch campaign included everything from TV commercials to in-store promotions. Ads leaned heavily on retro, featuring old-school diners and soda fountains, while still tying it to modern pop culture. In one especially 2002 moment, Coca-Cola partnered with the film Austin Powers in Goldmember to brand Vanilla Coke as groovy, baby. It was the My Wife, of the early aughts. Sales were strong out of the gate. In its first year, Vanilla Coke captured a market share of 0.5%, which equates to millions of cans sold. More importantly, it helped reinvigorate Coca-Cola's image at a time when they were losing ground to Pepsi in the youth market. Within a year, Diet Vanilla Coke was added to shelves, letting Coke float fans enjoy the sweet caffeinated treat without the added sugar. Coca-Cola wasn't just experimenting with flavor. They were also testing brand identity. Vanilla Coke, oddly enough, became kind of a personality trait. If you were drinking Vanilla Coke, you were someone who was courageous enough to try new things, but laid back enough not to care if people noticed. Like a hip old person, essentially. By 2003, Vanilla Coke had become one of the top 10 sodas in the US market, so that marketing budget was $30 million well spent. It wasn't overtaking the throne from the classic red can Coca-Cola, but it was holding its own against Cherry Coke and even giving Dr. Pepper a run for its money. And other soda companies were taking notice. In August of 2003, Pepsi Vanilla launched, followed quickly by Diet Pepsi Vanilla. Even RC tried a vanilla blend, but nobody remembered RC existed, so it didn't go over well. With the outbreak of vanilla fever, Coca-Cola decided to expand their lineup. They soon added Vanilla Coke Zero, Coke with vanilla and lime, whose life was brief, thankfully, and Vanilla Cherry Coke, which is pretty much just a can of Dr. Pepper. Meanwhile, the freestyle machines were quietly coming into the world. These touch-screen soda dispensers let you be your own soda jerk, adding splashes of vanilla, lime, cherry, orange, and more to your Coke. Vanilla Coke was among the most chosen mixes and often paired with Cherry Coke in a freestyle swirl of questionable wisdom. And then, something happened. Maybe the novelty wore off, or maybe people realized Vanilla Coke wasn't all that great. Whatever it was, sometime around the mid-2010s, Vanilla Coke began slipping from the shelves. Grocery stores stopped stocking it as reliably. It moved from the soda aisle to the, hey, maybe it's by the weird water section. So how did people respond? Well, this is America, baby. And Americans don't like to feel the things they love are in jeopardy. So fans started stockpiling it, of course. But why was it leaving the shelves anyway? Well, in part, it was the rise of health consciousness. Sales of full sugar sodas across the board were dropping. Diet and zero sugar options took center stage. And Coca-Cola had to make tough decisions on which flavors got prime distribution. It was very Sophie's choice. Then, guess who showed up to ruin the party as usual? COVID. In 2020, when the world shut down and everyone baked sourdough bread, ate kombucha, and watched The Tiger King, Coca-Cola made a strategic decision to prioritize its top-selling products. That meant Classic Coke, Diet Coke.
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series. Struck out with the cheap seats. Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings. Here, take mine.
Okay, guys. All right. Gotta hate these commercials, guys.
Thanks, Tom. Huzzah!
And Coke Zero, Vanilla Coke, and other specialty flavors were quietly paused to streamline production. For a while, you couldn't find it anywhere, which meant those hoarders that stockpiled it before could proudly proclaim, "Who's laughing now?" Reddit threads lit up, Twitter raged, and people began wondering if they'd ever taste that soft vanilla fizz again. Plus, it didn't help that the vanilla flavor itself required different syrup ingredients and production lines. It was more expensive, more complicated, and in a world of lockdown and bottling delays, Vanilla Coke was just not essential.
This tiny room and the largeness of your curiosity is squishing me.
Vanilla Coke may be a little beaten down, but it never officially went away. In fact, in 2023, Coca-Cola reintroduced Vanilla Coke in select markets. You can still find it on Amazon, in some Walmarts, and scattered throughout the U.S., if you look hard enough. Of course, the freestyle machines kept the dream alive during the darkest times. Vanilla Coke is still one of the most frequently selected flavors in Coke's freestyle machines. Turns out, we still love Vanilla Coke. It's just that we love it on our own terms.
It's good.
Internationally, Vanilla Coke continues to thrive in countries like Australia, the UK, and Japan, where it never fully disappeared. In late 2023, Coca-Cola even started teasing new combinations. Coke plus vanilla plus raspberry, Vanilla Coke with Dream World flavor notes, whatever that means. flavors and limited edition freestyle only flavors based on popular combinations taken from the machines. That's right, you may soon be able to get the legendary every flavor soda in a can. But a warning to all you sentimental soft drinkers out there. Don't get too attached to any new flavors, because Coca-Cola has a history of pulling the plug with little warning. Just ask Coca-Cola Coffee. So what's your vanilla Coke story? Did you sip it dramatically at prom like it was a fine wine? Did you mix it with every
Had to make a video about Coca. Video about 10 minutes. 10 minutes long.
Out a secret stash in your garage. I guess the carbonated currency for the apocalypse. Let us know in the comments below. And while you're at it, check out some of these other weird history food videos.
Alright, hello guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for everybody who subscribed to me. Okay, so we're gonna do another fast food. We're gonna do another food commercial.
Huh? Is this where they're going to give you $500?
Yep. All I have to do is ride a Mama Bull. Tony the Tiger.
What happened?
Tony the Tiger.
Sugar Frosted Flakes by Kellogg's out of Battle Creek.
Kellogg.
Heard of it.
Ever heard of Sugar Frosted Flakes? Those big crisp flakes of corn with that secret toasted in sugar frosting? They're great!
We'll see how great.
Next, Tony the Tiger. Sugar Frosted Flakes riding Bone Crusher, the Brahma Bull.
The Bone Crusher. Brahma. I thought it was Mama's.
How'd you stay up, Pop?
I just sang him a Brahma's lullaby, Junior, and promised him some sugar frosted flakes. They're great. Get sugar frosted flakes in the snack pack.
AI soldiers are the future. They don't need food.
I'm 80 years old. I love Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Brave adults are coming forward to challenge the notion that Frosted Flakes is just a kid cereal.
I eat them, I love them, and I don't care who knows.
With that extra crunch and milk, that frosting just right, they have a taste adults can love every bit as much as kids. Go ahead, Shirley, you can do it.
I love them, thank you.
What more can you say? Frosted Flakes have the taste adults have grown to love. They're great.
Alright guys, thank you for subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more retro content. And thank you for everybody who subscribed to my channel. And happy September 21st. And don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button when I post another video. See you guys in the next one. Bye.